All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to continue with our performances. We welcome those of you who are new to our audience, which is, I think, everybody, here to the Assembly Hall of Riverside Church for our New York City Heritage Festival. I understand that in honor of Palo Alto High School, the Empire State Building was lit in the color green. Is that correct? Was that hospitable of the city to do that? I don't know. I'm so impressed with. We'll take credit for that. Heritage Festivals arranged for that whole thing to happen. So, okay, we are delighted to welcome you here. We are pleased to hear as our next performing ensemble from Palo Alto, California. This is the Palo Alto High School String Orchestra under the direction of Jeff Wilner. For those of you on stage performing, let me quickly introduce you to your adjudicators for this morning's performance. At the rear of the theater and to your left, orchestra, we're very pleased to have from St. Joseph's College here in New York City, arranger and composer, Mr. Mike Carubia. Center of the theater from Long Island University. We're also pleased to have arranger and composer Mr. Carl Stroman. And over on your right, orchestra from Long Island University. Also, we're very pleased to have Maureen Hines with us. Now, as a quick word of housekeeping and understanding, we recognize that as the morning progresses here, there will be multiple places that you might need to be as we progress here this morning between retrieving instruments and going to warm up and so forth, restroom breaks, those kinds of things. We would ask you, please, though, to stay in your seat throughout the entire performance. At the conclusion of the ensemble's performance, there will be a short on-stage clinic where one of the adjudicators will come up and work through the program with the ensemble here on stage. And if at that time you need to move to one of those places that I mentioned, that would be the appropriate time to do so, provided that you do so quietly and not interrupt the clinic. But we certainly don't want to interrupt what's happening on stage relative to the evaluation and the actual performance. We would ask you to silence cell phones or anything else that might potentially interrupt what's happening on stage. Be a good listening audience, if you would, and join us in welcoming with a thunderous round of applause the Palo Alto High School String Orchestra.
maybe we might have to do 3, because I think our time is up. But it's in movement, so the next couple, we'll let you know when the whole thing's done, okay? Next to the ceremony.
Thank you.